Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 825. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. Check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I'll be telling you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to go ahead, click on that link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. And, wait a minute, let me make sure that I did that. I think I added it. So when you do, let me make sure, I forgot. Okay, let me just click. Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I did this right. Okay, wait a minute. Now, let me see. This is usually something that I do before the show starts, but let me just make sure that I have the link there. Okay, now let me go back and check. Okay, wait. Let me copy the number real quick. This is awkward, but I appreciate your putting up with me. Going back to my Facebook page, adding that, so you can see how this works in real time. So I'm editing, adding the code. It's a different code every day, by the way. So never click on like yesterday's link because it won't work. In fact, I don't know if your computer will explode or what. Now, let me go back to my live streaming page. Oh, Dave is here. Okay, wait, let me put on my specs so I can actually read the words. Dave is here. Indeed. Hey, Dave, let me put your comment on. Hello, my wonderful YouTube friend. Indeed, fist bump in 3D. What's new, Dave? And behind the scenes haberdashery, indeed. Sometimes, things don't go perfectly, and then you sometimes have to fix things on the run. Oh, let me move my keyboard out of the way, because I could knock myself right off camera here. So there you go. Yes, you get to see what happens behind the scenes, and it's actually not that difficult. In fact, if you want to do what I'm doing, live streaming, you want to have your own show, I'd be happy to help you out, show you the ropes. I use a program called EV Mux. I don't know, it's a weird name, but I've used so many different apps. EV Mux is the closest to live television that I've ever seen. Scopy is here. And Scopy, isn't it? When I check the events, I think today is the community dinner at Elizabeth Street. I think we'll see. I think it is. So hope to see you there. So I'm going to respect your time, and yeah. So let me get started. What I'm going to do is to go directly to the Word page. That's the Government and Nonprofit Information page. Lots of programs and services that you can use. You and your family sign up. You might even find a place or two to volunteer at. And David says, Scopy, with the fist bump, kaboom. It reminds me of the beginning of now I'm showing my age here, I think it was called Dobie Gillis. It was Dobie. So Scopy. Dobie Gillis was, in fact, his best friend later turned out to be Gilligan from Gilligan's Island. Just in case you have a trivia question regarding that topic, now you know the answer. Okay, now let me continue here. Let's see, the Durham County Libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Okay, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Durham Tech Small Business Center. It's wonderful if you want to start a business, if you want to start maybe a side hustle, as they call it. You can learn all about marketing, taxes, etc. The Durham Tech Community College's Small Business Center is actually downtown now. They're at 701 West Main Street on the second floor. I also like to list classes that are being offered across the state. There are a lot of community centers, or rather small business centers across the state. All 100, I don't know if it's all 100 counties, but lots of counties in North Carolina have small business centers. And you can attend these classes totally free. They're live, they're wonderful. So let's see if there's any going on today. Nothing at the small business center itself downtown, but I do have some classes that are happening today on Zoom. So today's the 25th. Okay, here's a class. Okay, from 2 until 3, how to start a food truck. And you know, we're known for our food trucks around here. Once it caught on in Durham, then Raleigh and everybody else started copying us. What can I say? But you can learn how to start a food truck. That class will be this afternoon starting at 2. Here's another class from 5 until 7, Marketing with Canva, Part 4, Social Media Marketing with Canva. I need to know about that. Canva, now this is Part 4. I still recommend that you check it out, even if you missed the first 3, because I am guessing that these are self-contained classes. Oh, and Scopy saying, the community is tonight. I will be at Reality. You hooked up with Reality. So you're running a mini series. Oh, okay, a community workshop. Wait, it says worship. Is it worship or workshop? I think it's workshop. But if I'm wrong, definitely correct me. But I'm glad you connected with Reality because they're awesome. Feel free to send information on that because I certainly did not see that on Facebook, which is where I get many of my announcements that I input into the Skywriter. So let me know if you want me to add that. Okay, let's see. Now, Canva is my favorite. I'm not going to say the best because it's all up to, how can I put it? We all have our own opinions. It's my favorite graphics program. The free version is super powerful. I don't mind paying for the pro because I use it a lot. But check this out. Canva is incredible. That class is from 5 until 7 this afternoon. Here's another class from 6 until 8. Co-writing with a robot. Build better marketing content in half the time with AI. Okay, so if you're in a rush and you need to, need some help with your marketing, with your writing, check it out. That's going to be this evening from 6 until 8. And just to let you know in advance, tomorrow there's going to be a class at 2 called LinkedIn for Your Small Business. I don't use LinkedIn a lot, but I do broadcast Bull City Hangout on LinkedIn, and I do get views. So, yeah. Oh, it is worship. Okay, it's community worship. I am just attending. Cool. Okay. I stand corrected. Worship. Okay, cool. Let me know how that goes for sure. Okay. So I won't see you at Elizabeth Street, but that's okay because I'll see you next month. Unless you attend somewhere else. Okay. Awesome. All right, now I just added some classes to SCORE. So let's see if any of those classes are, I can't remember what the dates are. SCORE, by the way, is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. If you want to start a business, they have mentors, classes, all kinds of guidance. They want you to succeed, of course. So check them out. Their office is right downtown, and they, like I said, they have mentors. So if you can find one that had a business very similar to yours, yeah, if you'd pay dirt. Let me see if there's any classes today run by SCORE. Let's see. Today's the 25th. Let's see. No class today, but tomorrow. They're going to have one tomorrow at 1:30, so I'm letting you know now. There's going to be a class called 360 degree marketing, use your brains. I'm not going to criticize that title. I don't think it's self-explanatory, but if you want to check it out, That's going to be tomorrow at 1:30. It's free and it's online. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think titles should be, Anyway, let's now go to the To Your Health page. And of course, I like to tell you about the various research projects that you can participate in. These are studies that are usually run by universities, researchers, scientists, app creators, etc. They're trying to make life better in the health department through apps, through programs, services, etc. And they need regular folks or not so regular folks to participate. Let them know how these apps or programs are working. They usually give you something to show their appreciation, be it gift cards or whatever. And they cover all kinds of different, everything in life. I mean, sleep, desserts, Parkinson's, music, blood vessels in the eyes. Let's see, radon. Is that the one I took part? I think I took part in that one. Yeah. Let's see, a dementia. Just all kinds of different studies and projects. So check it out when you have time. Go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the To Your Health page, and it's near the top of the page. Oh, did I skip over something? Wait a minute. I sure did. So NAMI, by the way, that is NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, twice a month, and that includes today. They run the NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group. This is a free, peer-led support group for those who are age 18 plus, living with a mental illness. So you go there, it's online from 7:30 until 9. You talk about your challenges, your triumphs. If you need some resources, they can definitely help you out, because somebody from NAMI will be there with all kinds of information. And remember, what is discussed in that room stays in that room. So check it out. It's going to be this evening, and it is called the NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group from 7:30 until 9. Now let's see what the next when the next blood drives are. Let's check the American Red Cross, where you can literally save lives by donating blood. So today's the 25th, and their next blood drive is Thursday morning, so I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Let's check with Blood Connection. They do the same thing. Their next blood drive is also tomorrow, but tomorrow afternoon, so I'll save that for tomorrow as well. Now today is Tuesday, which means the Health Equipment Loan Program is open right now. They're only open 2 days a week. Tuesdays 10 to 2, Fridays 1 to 5. The Health Equipment Loan Program is at 4206 North Roxborough Street, and basically they will accept donations. Oh, William M. Andrews is here. Wait a minute. Whoa. Let me show you his little fist. Kaboom in 3D. Saying good afternoon from NCCU. Good afternoon, William. Hoping you have a good day. And saying it's a beautiful day in the Bull City. Indeed. Oh, Donna, Rosal wanted to... Oh, wait a minute. So you click on the link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, and you'll also see that I posted it. Let me post it again. Wait a minute. Let me post it one more time. Okay, wait. Copy the link. Then I'm going to say, I'm going to post a comment. So I'm posting it to Facebook. Okay, so you can see. Maybe you didn't see it. Join me on camera. Okay, so here is the link. And for any of you who want to join me on camera, I will see your face backstage if you're successful, and hopefully you will be successful when you click that link. And then after I do the weather, then I bring on the guests. I used the link. I've never I've never seen it not work. Um, well, I just posted it again, so click on that again because I've never seen it not work. Using your phone, I don't think it should matter whether you're on your phone or your laptop or your tablet. Um, this is very troubling. Try it again. I don't know if you tried that second link that I just posted. That is troubling. Because if it's not working, that is a problem. That's a big problem. So, well, let me continue with the show, and you continue with that link. I have no idea where I was. Oh, the Health Equipment Loan Program. So they accept donations of things that can help you with self-transport and self-care in the home, like, all the different types of walkers, wheelchairs, canes, crutches, things helping in the bathroom, like raised toilet seats, tub transfer benches, where you... And Donna's saying, oh no, I tried to... This is very troubling. I don't know what to say. Oh, and Dave is welcoming Will. Anybody else who is in the audience, you don't have to come on the air, but if somebody else could click on the link, I just want to see if anybody's face shows up on camera, and then of course you can click off. So Donna's on Apple. Yeah, I am too. If anybody else wants to help, just click on the link. I just want to see if somebody's face shows up, and then of course you can click off. She's saying, I'm sorry, keep going. Okay, this bothers me though, because I want people to be able to join me on camera. Ugh. I will continue, and if anybody else wants to help out by clicking on the link. Now, when you click on the link, you do not show up on camera immediately. That's up to me. So you don't have to say, "Oh, I don't want to be on camera." No, when you click, you end up backstage, and I'll see your face. So if you want to help me out by clicking on the link to see if your face shows up, then I'll let you know that I see you, and then you can click off, and then you'll know that you have helped me figure out if this link is working or not. So yeah, let me continue. Okay, I do hope that somebody helps out. And Scopy, you've been on the show. If you're still watching, you can go ahead and click just to help me out. I just want to see if somebody's face shows up, see if this link is working. Because if it's not working, I need to contact EV Mux and to ask them what in the world's going on. So I'm going to go to the top of the page and click on health events and see if there are any health events I can tell you about. I'm checking for faces. This link must not be working. This is very troubling. But let me continue. Because I'm supposed to have a guest tomorrow. Ooh, okay. August 25th. Let's see what's happening today, if anything. Oh, here's something. Okay, so there's going to be a young adult cancer meetup. This will be on Zoom, 6:30 until 7:30. I have the link. This is for young adults ages 18 to 39 with cancer. They can get resources and just meet other young people with cancer. Sometimes you feel like you're the only one. So it's run by Duke. It's free. So definitely check that out. And that will again be from 6:30 until 7:30. Here's another meeting, the Younger Onset Support Group. This is for, oh, Donna made it. Yes. Okay, I'll bring you on right after the weather. Excellent. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. Okay, so let me rush through this. So where was I? The Younger Onset Support Group. This is for people with younger onset Alzheimer's. It does happen. it can. I thought the earliest was like 40. Somebody told me it could hit you as early as like the 30s, maybe even 20s. It's a different kind of Alzheimer's, same result. So if you know someone who's going through that, or a family that has a family member going through that, tell them about Duke's Younger Onset Support Group meeting so they won't feel so alone. They can get some resources, etc. Looks like Barb's going to join us as well. Okay, cool. Let me just rush through this very quickly. Let's go to the Senior Scope page, and that is where the listing for the Durham Center for Senior Life resides. They're at 406 Rigsby Avenue. Great place to hang out if you're 55 plus. They've got all kinds of things. They've got a workout rooms. They've got a computer lab. They've got a pool room where you can, not swimming, billiards. They have a theater, an actual theater. They've got all kinds of great stuff. So today's Tuesday, this afternoon, bingo at 1, quilt making at 1, DCSL band practice at 2. That's another thing they have. They have a band, so they'll be rehearsing at 2. Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15. Kings in the Corner from 2:30. Women's Pool at 4. Fitness Center and the Tech Lab are open for drop-ins from 5 until 7. A Zumba with Kendra at 5:30. And then tomorrow morning, Muscle Pump at 8:40. That's also going to be live on the Durham Center for Senior Life Facebook page. A Sweat and Salsa, a new class at 9. Total Body Workout at 10, also on Facebook. Quick Drawing class at 10. Ping Pong at 10. Hispanic Heritage Group from 10 until 2. Fun activities in Spanish. Now let me check for the special events. Let's see, today's the 25th. Let's see. Oh, today is the monthly member check-in. It's going on right now, just started 5 minutes ago, where you can share your ideas and your thoughts about programming at the Durham Center for Senior Life. You might have a suggestion for a class, workshop, or party, or whatever you do. We do love to party. In fact, I'll be DJing at the center on Friday. So, yeah, they're having a big gala. Or is that Saturday? Wait a minute, let me check. Wait a minute. Friday from 6 until 8. Indeed. I better get ready for that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is to run over to the Let's Go. The last page we will be checking is the Let's Go calendar of events page. So let's see what indeed is happening in the Bull City. Let's see. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They're at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They're hosting their grocery giveaway. If you are struggling, you need food, don't be embarrassed. They're there to help. They love to help. So that's at 1230 1306 Fayetteville Street. That little street that you turn in to park in the WD Hill parking lot is finally reopened. They replaced a pipe and paved the street. So you can turn right there and park in the WD Hill parking lot. So they'll be out there for a couple of hours giving away great groceries. Let's see. If you're a Christian faith leader, I think you can make it there in a half hour if you live anywhere in Durham. There's going to be a pastor's lunch hosted by the Tri-West Network at Chubby's Tacos, 4711 Hope Valley Road in the Woodcroft Shopping Center. So this is where Christian faith leaders get together, I guess, talk about programming and, things dealing with their respective churches. That's going to be at 1 o'clock, and of course everybody pays for their own lunch. The Elizabeth Street UMC at 1209 North Elizabeth Street, they're going to have their free community meal this evening. I will be there. I love to go there and talk to folks and share information. So this is going to be from 6 until 8, a very pleasant meal. Now, this month's theme is a hot dog cookout, and I love a good hot dog. So everybody's welcome. Basically, you park in the parking lot, or you can park on the street if the parking lot's full, and then you head towards you walk through the parking lot towards the back, and you go down the stairs, and that's the fellowship hall. If you're in a wheelchair, go between the buildings. You'll notice that there's more than one building. Go between the buildings and you'll see, think they have like a ramp and a way to get downstairs if you're using a wheelchair. Okay, also happening tonight, High Wire Brewing at, oh, did I tell you the time? From 6 until 8. Yes, see you there. High Wire Brewing at 800 Taylor Street in Golden Belt. They're going to host the Planty Hour, Plant Swap, from 6 until 8, where you can trade plants, clippings, you can share gardening tips. That should be really fun. Now at Wheels Durham at 715 North Hoover Road, they're going to have free dinner, skate night. So you can go roller skating from 6 until 8:30. Admission for skaters is $15. That includes the skate rental plus a slice of cheese pizza and a small drink. Now, if you are a non-skater, age 18 plus, just there to watch your kid and not to skate, then you pay $4. The Glass Jog Run Club, they'll be meeting tonight, well, running tonight from 6 until 9. They meet at the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. So you can join either the 2-mile walk or the 5K jog and run. Totally non-competitive. They're allowing strollers and dogs, and it's just people just getting out and enjoying some fresh air and some movement. Oh, so you start at Parkwood Ballpark and then it ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab. Okay. The Black and Brown Ballet class, that's at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood from 6:30 until 8. So you start out with the stretches and the bending, and then you get into the actual ballet technique. You have to be at least age 12 and a beginning or intermediate ballet dancer. Harris Beverages, they're hosting the Durham Toastmasters meeting, and that's going to be from 6:30 until 8. You can go to 1305 Hillsborough Road. You turn between the Hot Dog and Wendy's, or you can attend virtually via Zoom. Got the link for you right there. High Strung Violins and Guitars, they're going to host the Irish Learning Jam at Blacknell Memorial Presbyterian Church, 1902 Perry Street. That will be from 6:30 until 8. It's free, and near beginners are welcome. So take your acoustic instrument, like your guitar, your flute, or whatever, and have fun playing jigs and reels. Aldersgate UMC at 1320 Umstead Road, this Umstead Road on the north side of town. They're hosting their weekly community pickleball, the fastest growing sport in the USA. Lots of fun, and it's free. 6:30 until 8:30. Head for the big building where the gym is. Like I said, it's free. Now, minors are welcome, but they have to be accompanied by their parent or legal guardian. I would say grandparents, too, because a lot of older folks like to play pickleball as well. Nice way to bond with your little one. The Tuesday Blues Jam, that's from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill, 709 Washington Street, downtown. If you play guitar or bass, don't worry about hoisting your amp. You can use one of theirs, which I think is very nice. If you're a singer, you can bring your own mic or use their mic. It's free admission. Of course, they would love if you would order something to eat. It is a restaurant after all. And then if the music gets good to you, you can sign up, hop on stage, and sing or play the blues and entertain the crowd. Now, if you like jazz, the North Carolina Jazz Repertory Orchestra, they're continuing their monthly residency at the Sharp 9 Gallery, 4608 L Industry Lane. That's near Fayetteville Road and MLK Parkway. That's going to be tonight, starting at 7:30. Tickets are $30. I've got the link for you right there on the Let's Go page. Couple more. High Strung Violins and Guitars are hosting the Classic Country Honky Tonk Jam at Blacknell Memorial Presbyterian Church. So this is after the Irish Jam. So for this jam, they're going to have a piano available. So you can definitely do your, what's his name, Jerry Lee Lewis thing and put your feet on the piano and all that sort of thing. So that's going to be, they probably don't want you to do that. Respect the piano. This is going to be from 8:30 until 10. And again, it's free and near beginners are welcome. And let's see. Let me tell you what's happening tomorrow morning. Then I'll do the weather and bring on our guests. Echo NC, they're hosting 1 Million Cups Durham. That's tomorrow morning, 8:30 until 10. This is for entrepreneurs and budding entrepreneurs. It's a free event. So at 8:30, you grab a coffee, work the room, share the business cards, meet the people. And then at 9, you get to meet two different speakers talking about two different businesses that they run. So it's a great way for people who want to start a business to hear from people who are running a business, so you can know what being an entrepreneur is all about. Totally free event. Park in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot on Morris Street. You can do that without worrying about getting a ticket because they own the building. So they own the parking lot as well. It's the same parking lot that you park at when you go to the farmer's market. Okay, let's see. Is that it? Oh, one more thing. The Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're hosting rabies vaccination clinics at 3005 Glen Road. You make a quick phone call, got the phone number for you right there. Bring in your pet plus $10 exact change and get that taken care of. Oh, a couple more things. If you're struggling and you need groceries, Bell Yeager, Free Will Baptist Church, food giveaway tomorrow from 10 until noon at 128 East Cornwallis Road. They line up way before 10, just to let you know. Also, Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry in the Lakewood Shopping Center, 2050 Chapel Hill Road. That's from 10 until 1. You can only go once a month, but when you do go, and you talk to the social worker, let them know if you can't have dairy or pork. They'll make a substitution, and you walk out of there with a week's worth of groceries. Plus, they have diapers. They have the different sizes, newborn to toddler sizes, and the big ones for adults. So if you're a caregiver for someone with Alzheimer's or whatever, you can get some help over there at Catholic Charities. I think that's it. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now, let's do the weather and then bring on our guests. Let's get that weather going. It's perfect. It's 81. It's absolute perfection out there. It's 81. It's sunny. I don't think it's too humid. It feels pretty good out there. The high today will be 86. That's great. Sunshiny day, clear night. This is beautiful. Now tomorrow, the high will be 88 and sunny. And I thought it was going to rain tomorrow. I guess not. Okay. Now it looks like if it does, there's a chance of rain Thursday through Monday. Wow. So today 86, tomorrow 88, Thursday 87, and we're just all the way 80s. Going back up to the 90s midweek next week. So we'll tackle that when it happens. The air quality is moderate, so that's pretty good. But it's a beautiful day today. Yes. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is first bring on Donna and then add Barb, because Donna was here first. So let me bring her on. Let me do my little intro. Oh, wait, Dave is saying, let me acknowledge comments. Dave is saying, sounds nice as heck, indeed. And Dave said, full house today. I know it, right? So let's see what's going on here. Let's do my little intro. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I messed up. Okay, wait. Darn it. Okay, wait. Okay, let me do it again. Okay, wait. Here we go. Ah. Okay, wait. Oh, shoot. I'm totally messing up. Okay, add to scene. Why isn't this working? It's totally not working. Okay, wait. Now, add Donna, add to scene. Why isn't it working? Oh my God. Okay, wait. Let me try this again. I was so smooth yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. Okay, so going to, oh, I totally messed this up. Oh shoot. Um, what am I doing? Why isn't it working? Okay, wait. Okay, that's the weather. That's the hangout. Okay, back to weather. Okay, now to dynamic scene. Okay, and now add Donna. There we go. So not slick, but I did add you. Hello, Donna. How are you?
You do such a wonderful job.
Well,
And
thank
everyone,
you.
you're live. So when those little flukes happen, we have to go with it.
Just roll with the punches, indeed.
I used to work in radio before I became an educator. And I
Ooh.
promise you, you're doing well
Well, thank
because you
you.
never
Well,
know
great.
when something's gonna, technology is technology.
Indeed. Where are you on the radio?
Well, I'm from Michigan, so when I was in college, I worked at WKZO Radio, and
Okay.
we were the radio and TV channel. So I
Nice.
saw all kinds of things. It was fun.
I'll bet. And Dave is greeting you. Say Miss Donna with a little fist bump. There
Hi.
you go, Dave. Indeed. Yeah, I started out with actually, so I'm from Chicago, and I started out with a little um in print newspaper, and then I got a public affairs show, um, University of Chicago station, a college station, WHPK. And then I moved here to Durham to take care of my aunt. And so I started a newspaper here, Durham Skywriter, but it's online now. And then I was on their radio station, WNCU, but I decided being on, just put everything online. It's just, it's just easier having everything online. So, yeah.
It's just a blessing. I've been on with you before. I really don't have anything to say other than the fact that you're such a inspiration,
Oh my
and we really
God.
appreciate what you do, providing us with all this information. Because otherwise, without you, we wouldn't know.
Oh, thank you so much. And I do get mad when something happens and I miss it. But
Oh,
I don't have everything, but I try to fit as much information into the show and into the Durham Skywriter as possible.
well, you have a lot going on, and just keep up the good work.
Thank
Uh,
you.
right now, if I could say anything about myself, I'm a retired educator, kindergarten to graduate school.
Wow.
Uh, I'm an insurance agent now, and
Cool.
what I'm finding is a lot of people in my community don't have coverage, and they need
Mhm.
it. They need it bad.
Mhm.
They need it for not just life, afterlife,
Mhm.
but for living benefits.
It
So,
is, and coming from Chicago where bad things happen to good people,
mhm,
very often people don't think about insurance until something happens to their child or whatever.
yes,
And it is good to think about it in
yes.
advance, and not just people insurance, car insurance, house insurance, just
Mhm.
insurance, period.
Health, life. I work with annuities, retirement, everything
Hmm.
in that regard. But we really need to get it together because these are some very strange times, and
Hmm. Hmm.
we need to protect ourselves.
Yeah. Is there a way? I mean, I don't want to be too bold, but is there a way if someone wants to contact you to ask some questions about insurance?
Yes, could I send you my information?
Well, actually, after the show, why not put it in the comments? Then everybody will be able to see it.
Okay, okay, we
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay. And I want to acknowledge Barb. Barb is here as well.
Hi, Barb.
Hey, Barb.
Howdy,
Oh,
ladies. I was
there you
just
go.
hanging in listening while I was getting the rest of my work done and
Oh, awesome.
trying to keep my mind off the fact that my husband has taken my corgi kids into the vets to um, get their nails trimmed today. Believe it or not, they're going to the veterinarian to have that done.
That
And
is
they had
so
to
cute.
take meds. And I was really surprised because my husband came out this morning. My husband is Gary, and he came out this morning and made the announcement he had given the dogs the pills that they needed to have for the surgery, and that was like at 6 a.m. and the surgery thing isn't scheduled till 10:30 a.m. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, 4 hours ahead, and that pill's still going to be active. What's going on here? So
Wait, nail
thank
service
heavens
is surgery?
thank heavens we have, well, it's because of the attitudes of my children, my corgi kids. They get all wired up when they're taken to the vet,
You have to call
and
them
so
patient.
they have him. I see that the pills are gone, so you must have taken them, but they have these pills to calm them down and everything.
Okay.
And of course, I Googled it and found out that, they can be hard on their hearts and all that kind of stuff. The mother stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just a little bit paranoid. And I thought, well, I'm going to just go. I need something to distract me. And I knew you were going live. And I thought I can listen to you on your page or on YouTube. And I thought, well, I'll just listen to you in the studio. And then if it turns out there's time to chat, I just stick around. So that's how come I'm hanging out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. and I know your little pups are going to be just fine. I actually saw a video because of their super short legs. I thought corgis probably couldn't jump, and I saw one just.
Oh yeah, they jump high, but they were.
Oh,
they're
Dave
herd.
He's saying,
sorry.
Dave is giving you a little fist.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah.
But they're herding dogs.
They are.
And they. It's funny. When I got that, I mean, I've done that. This is like my. Well, I've had 4 corgis, and 2 of them at once. I had 2 before the corgi kids, and this time I decided to get, siblings. I wanted to get siblings that were out of the same litter. And as it turned out, they had breeded my standard corgi mom with a fluffy corgi dad, and I ended up with a fluffy corgi male and a standard corgi female. And so I named them, my female's corgi's name is Lady Guinevere, and my male corgi's name is King Arthur. So they've been quite an adventure, to say the least.
Indeed.
But when it comes to going to the vet, they are just like puppies, scared but curious,
Do they eat
and they wouldn't let me.
Do they eat at a round table?
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't even let me, as a mom. It's like you gotta make sure the kids' faces are washed, their ears are cleaned, and they may not be human, but it's just a mom thing. You want to make sure they're ready to see the doc. They're all cleaned up and have their hair combed and all that, and they wouldn't even let me touch them to groom them. And I said to my husband, I said, "There's a the groomer's place right next door," and I just said, see if they'll take them right afterwards, because they're going to be all groggy, and literally my husband is too afraid to help me trim their nails. And I got lessons on it and everything, and he's just King went at him one time, snipped at him, and he got scared, and so he wouldn't hold him down for me. And so I said, we've got to take him in to the doctor to do it, because I can't do it with my strength. I can't do it myself. So we usually, when we go to the vet, it's somewhere, and we have insurance, pet insurance, and it's usually between $700 and $900 a year with the insurance.
Wow.
of their checkups. We have dental checkups, and we have their nails done a couple of times. We have shots. It's just like, whoa, and that's out of pocket with insurance.
But you know, pet
And we're
insurance
not
is
young
important
people.
too. 'Cause
Huh?
I know people who's
Oh, how cute!
who's
Oh,
there?
I love
I
those
do.
boogie, but
Hi.
yeah, I
What's his,
love their expressions.
what's his or her
Yeah.
name?
His name is Loyal.
Loyal.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
Loyal.
He is
Good
so loyal.
boy.
Yes.
Look at
I
him.
had
This is calm.
I had one of those visit my corgi, my female corgi, just as a guest one time, and it was hilarious because of his breeding and her breeding being so different. It was like a
Oh,
cowgirl. It was a cowgirl and a city guy, believe it or not, and it was like he was a real boxer, if you know what I mean.
mm,
And it was just as cute as it could be.
wow.
I'm trying to get along.
Yeah, I was going to say
So
that pet insurance is important too. I don't know if you cover that, Donna, but I know people
I
whose
I
pets
have
are
access. I have access to that.
good because
yeah,
I have friends whose pets are still with them because they're able to afford
Mm-hmm.
whatever
the insurance. Oh,
Yeah.
medical procedures
yeah,
Yeah.
because the pet was insured.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's those fees that I'm charged is with my pet insurance, and I have the best level of one you can get.
I can imagine.
Except they won't actually cover them for everything after they're 5 years old. I think it is
Oh,
that they stop being total coverage. Like
oh,
people would like have a 80/20 and stuff. When I was growing up on human insurance, but I was blown away at the cost of the pet insurance, quite
Mhm.
frankly.
mm,
And for me, it's times two.
Right.
yeah. Oh, right. I'm sure you get a
So,
discount though for two, don't you?
excuse me.
You get a discount for two, right?
Nope, not any extra. Since you
Oh.
brought two or three, no extra on that. I get a
Mm.
discount for being a loyal customer. At
Oh,
for
okay.
being there every year, they give us a discount.
Okay. I thought
But
everybody.
anyway, and it covers a lot, and the teeth are what most folks don't realize when they get older. The dog's teeth, they decay
Oh,
faster than the rest, and
yeah.
um, the the dental insurance is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But they have to literally put them out to do the dental cleaning and
Oh, absolutely. You don't have to
dental
do
work.
it.
Yes.
Sure.
So I'm going to be a nervous mommy all day, and and of course you have to take them in the pet carriers,
Mhm.
and so we call those their castles.
Yeah.
So as part of training, it's like if you're going to be a bad boy, just go back to your castle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, be sure when they get home, they're going to look beautiful. So a
I hope so. I
take
hope
very
so.
very lovely portraits of them.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, we'll see what happens. I just hope they're okay. It's a mom thing.
oh yeah, I know they're going to be just fine.
I'm
So
so glad we have them, and I wish our country. I mean, it's not. I just wish that our country would see because there's so many they put down long before their time, and as
mhm,
you get older, to have that companion is just priceless. And I think
yeah.
it really helps older people stay healthy longer, and help their minds stay more alert longer. And it's in
Well,
exercise. So
they say when you pet a pet, your blood pressure goes down.
Hmm.
right, that was one of the and it's true.
Mhm.
Is you remember you've known me since my cancer story, and they didn't allow pets, dogs, or anything in the hospital with the patients. But if you remember, initially they didn't think I was going to make it a week or so, so they let my you knew me when she was alive, Lady Layla,
Oh,
and they let her in the hospital to stay with me during that time. I
wow.
mean, and they the nurses and doctors said they should let them all come in because it was just amazing what they did, not just for the patient, but for the staff, and keeping everybody level-headed to not take things too seriously. It
Yeah.
was a magical time. Of course, I'm still here. We're going at 15 years.
We're
Woohoo!
happy about that for sure.
And he's like, I'll show you I can live.
Yeah.
Barb,
God ain't done with me yet.
Barb,
Yeah.
Barb,
Yeah.
I'm a cancer survivor as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I really think our faith has a lot to do with being able to face the challenges. And, I just viewed it as a wake up call in my life, quite frankly. And my life totally changed after that experience, as did that entire hospitals and the people I was around at the time, because
Oh.
I was, I was split from one end to the other and just pretty much gutted. And then they had to put, mesh, wrap me back together with mesh so that my skin, the hope was, and it did work, that my skin grew back over it,
Wow.
It was freaky. And
Wow.
I had a pretty good looking bod before they did that to me. Now I looked like I was born into the world with a zipper up my life.
Well, these things happen. But we're happy you're still
But I'm
with
here. I'm here in
We're
Henri.
happy you're still with us for sure. I was going to ask Donna, though, with
Mhm.
your being a former educator, I'll bet now that you're doing insurance, I'll bet your customers or clients are probably the best informed. I can imagine that you put together
Yes,
nice informative pieces for them to read.
I do. I put a lesson plan together for them so that they understand everything it is that is recommended. And
Mhm.
sometimes they take it, sometimes they don't.
Oh.
But it's just so that they understand what it all means is
Mhm.
important to me. And I've been blessed because I was able to even actually teach for a couple of years in the prison.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, graduated, I think 26 young men. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
Mhm.
Beautiful. Is
Yeah.
that how you spend most of your day, or do you do other things?
Oh, I yes, I'm active at my church and but mainly my business is the Rusaw Agency and working on winning a trip to Portugal right now.
Ooh, Portugal. Are you going to study Portuguese?
No, no, I'm not going to study Portuguese, but I'm hoping to be able to go next year, 2027.
Okay. We'll learn a couple of things like bom dia is hello.
Okay,
Of course, that's the way Brazilians say it. I think in Portugal they say bom dia. Bom dia.
right, and there is
With
that,
different accents. Yeah.
right.
Como
Hmm.
vai is how are you? And
Good. Well, I'm gonna have to consult you before I go.
I only know some real basic phrases. I have some Brazilian friends, so I know super basic Portuguese phrases. But but yeah, the way Portuguese sound, I guess it's kind of like British English. When you're used to hearing another form of the language,
Right.
and you hear how it's spoken in Portugal, it's like that is so cute.
Hmm. It's different.
Yeah, definitely different.
Right.
Wow, and they're on the ocean, aren't they?
Hmm.
It's
Yes.
I know it's so. I bet it's real pretty because
Yes,
I
I
see.
have a friend who just returned and his pictures were just outstanding. He's not a photographer, but the
Mhm.
photos looked like he was a professional photographer.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna have a good old time.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else want to share anything else before we go? 'Cause I have to call my mechanic because my car's in the shop. I'm hoping that my car is fixed by now, but we'll see.
I hope so.
Great. Well,
Yeah.
thanks a lot for being around today. Let me cry on your, your shoulder.
Absolutely. I'm happy to have you here as always, Barb and Donna. I'm glad you're back and you can come on the show. Of course, anybody, you can come on the show whenever you like. I'm going to have a guest tomorrow, a children's book author is
Oh,
coming
good.
on
Oh,
tomorrow.
wow.
Very, very excited
Wonderful.
about that.
Wonderful.
And so be sure to tune in for that, especially if you need to buy, books for your little ones or your grandkids. My sister was here visiting from Chicago, and she bought one for the twins. So our twin, so she is so enjoying being a grandmother, and I am so enjoying being a great aunt. So, so we're always buying stuff for the twins. So so that is it for today's show. And unless you wanted to share any more information or
We'll catch you tomorrow.
okay,
Yeah.
excellent, excellent. Well, thank you so much. I will see
You.
both of you later, and thank you so much for being on the show. I
My
really
pleasure.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, take care. Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye bye. That was so fun. Oh my God. And it's great to see Donna again. It's been a little while. So, folks, I do Bull City Hangout every weekday at noon, Saturdays at 10. Now, on Thursday, I just realized the Religious Coalition for a Nonviolent Durham, their monthly luncheon is this Thursday at noon. So I'll probably be doing Bull City Hangout early because I try to get there, you know, early enough to get a good seat because they usually have a beautiful free meal and usually a speaker, and it's usually something that's so it says religious coalition, but they don't actually like proselytize real strongly, but basically they have like spiritually faith based type of basically these are the people who really care about Durham and really care about others. So it's usually a beautiful meal. You're talking and meeting with beautiful, just lovely people, making connections. And Donna, I see you're still backstage. You should come. It's at Elizabeth Street. In fact, let me bring you back on real quick. Um, yeah, Elizabeth Street United Methodist Church is where they have the. Actually, tonight they're going to have the community dinner from 6 until 8. They're going to have like a hot dog cookout, and then the Religious Coalition for Nonviolent Durham, they meet at the same church, Elizabeth Street, which is 1209 North Elizabeth Street. It's right off of Gear Street. And so tonight is from 6 until 8, and then Thursday it'll be from noon until 1.
Okay.
So, oh, and Dave is saying, have a great afternoon, ladies. Thank you, Miss Kitty Pat. Thank you, Dave. I
Okay.
appreciate that. Yes, indeed. So I brought you back on, Donna, because I wanted you to know
Thank
about
you.
those two events because it's
Mhm.
it's a great way to just be with nice people. We all need that, you
That's a good
know.
idea. Yes. I'm
So
going to try my best to do that Thursday. I have a couple things that I'm going to have to move around, but I'm going to try.
okay, do you think you can come to the community dinner tonight? At
No, I
6?
can't make it tonight. I have another commitment. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if I see you there Thursday, that would be super awesome.
Oh, yeah. It would be my
And
pleasure. I'm
and
going to try
and if,
my best.
and if not, they do it every fourth Thursday at noon.
Okay.
They skip I think December, because of Christmas.
Right.
I
Right.
think move it up to the first week in
Okay.
December. But for the most part, for the rest of the year, yeah, they do it on the fourth Thursday, and it is so nice, and the food is so delicious.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I hope to see you there Thursday if you can
I,
make it.
I'm going to do my best.
Excellent. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks again, Donna. I appreciate your being
Thank
here.
you. It was my
Okay,
pleasure.
okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome. So, folks, I hope to see you at Elizabeth Street UMC. That's going to be tonight at 6. And like I just said, the Religious Coalition for Nonviolent Durham. Now, they're the folks who hold the vigils when there's someone who dies due to violence, they honor their lives with vigils, and then at the end of the year, they have a big, very moving event. Usually, I think it's in November, if I'm not mistaken. But check them out. It's going to be Thursday. Hope to see you there. So that is it for today's show. And William is so great. So here's the thing. William usually points out when it's 12:12, but he's pointing out that right now I've talked so much that it is 1:1. He likes to point out when the number is the time is the same number. Thank you, William, for that. And hope you're enjoying your classes at North Carolina Central University. Let me throw a big hello and a shout out to Meharry, where my dad's sister, my aunt, she was a librarian at Meharry. Big shout out to Nashville, Tennessee. So with that, I think what I'm going to do is end the show here. Hope you have a beautiful day. And of course, Dave is saying 101, big thumbs up. Let me give you 2 thumbs up, give you some fireworks. Is that cool or what? That is so cool. I love it. And William is saying that he is having a good day and, of course, a good school year. We love to hear from the young folks, the students, the people who are out there changing lives. I'm just saying. Love to see it. So, Dave, thanks for being here. Scopy, thanks for being here. William, thanks for being here. And, of course, Donna and Barb, thanks for coming on camera. I'm going to end the show here. And I'll see you tomorrow live at noon with Barry, who is a children's book author. So very, very excited about that. So have a beautiful day. Don't forget today's high, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be 86. So I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Don't forget to read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. Ciao for now.